Hello, to compare the CI/CD environment with Power BI. How to do it with in terms of metadata? My name is Murian-Coush Addem, and I am from Winnipeg, technological and informatics. So we just run into it, and I will show you around in the software. So the Power BI is already prepared, and we have some here the untitled report, and yeah, you guys just go to the transform data tab where you do your queries. Here zero queries right now, and the first thing is I think you set up some parameter. So you want to here set environment parameter, so either def test prot or something like that, or some people also call it QAT, UAT, whatever. But let's stick with that. And the type is I think some list, so list of values, and here is the def, and then is the test, and current value you can say just a def, and there is a parameter. And you just add it to group, and then you have it there. So then I think you should just go into nav source and CSV file, and you see, okay, we have already the def files and the test files. So we want to maybe see some of the differences, if there is anything between those systems diverging, and some errors. And this will basically be some easy version of the CI/CD continuous integration development system, because normally you have in a database, and then you have the div database, the QAT database, the prod database, and so on. But in my case, I will just show you how to do it with some CSV file. So it's basically the same. So semicolon, yes, okay, we can click here. And the thing is, now you have to adjust something, but first, no, let's dive right into it, because we have to move, when we change this parameter, we want to change this query as well. So you go here maybe to the advanced editor, and you see as well here there's the file path. So I think we should want to make it a def to a test, so or otherwise. So I click just the apostrophe, and then how do you call it again in English? The ampersand, yes, the ampersand, and then the anv parameter, and so on. And then you basically dynamicalize this def or test here. And everything else except for the columns can stay as it is, but because of the columns they should be null, because there could be we don't want to specify the column, because in one of the file it could be different column, for example, and we want to see the differences, so we don't want to specify it. So you do this and then change type also without that, because we don't want to do some operation that goes on any column, right? So this is every operation of this here now is a column independent. So then just to do duplicate, and we want to say maybe one and maybe two, and the duplicated one will have some change here, just a two, because our file was named like that. Yes, so in the database you would just change the connection string here instead of the CSV URL or file system path, you know. So we can see here if you say for the TSD, we have some kind of different data for that, and this is the diversion I was talking about. So we don't want to maybe have that in our system, some diversion between the dev and the test, because we want to test right the right version and so on. So yeah, this shouldn't be the case. So we just let's see how we can export that with Tabular Editor, and this will be quite easy. So we have now our tables inside here, and let's also do some relationship between let's say the load ID and Oh, okay. See, let's see. It's a many, but it doesn't matter. It's just for the purpose of the video. So what we can do is we basically we go to the external tool. Basically, we go to the external tool and Tabular Editor, and now we can export the system. And as you have seen maybe before, this is the testing data that I've loaded in. So Transform Editor, let's go back. I have exported the test data. And if you want to see in the Tabular Editor, we want to go here, File, Open from Database, and then do some of the untitled here. I have another project open, you know how it is with like a data engineer, and always on the run. And you can basically use this to see all of your model. But what we want is to export the model. So if you want to have one file, imagine your table. So you have so many tables and you don't want to go through all of them to check the columns and the naming and the data type and it's everything like a kind of a painful job. So you go here to the C# script and then just put in the script I have prepared for this topic here. And to explain the script in a short term, we can just say this exports the column, the table, the data type, and the relationship, everything that you see here as well. And we can do something here. So let's call this test because this is kind of the run name. We don't matter. We can put here anything. So run name is test, and then let's just export. Run name. What is happening? Ah, it's used by another process. You see here, it's used by another process. So let's just do test here, and now it should work. Okay. So this is the first field we have created with the TST. We could have also called it TST, but I can do it as well again. And now the thing you can easily do is go back to your thing here and do the def. And then go here, apply the changes, and you have then the def data inside of your project. So now, if you turn your attention to the Tabular Editor, then just run this again with the other parameter, maybe here the def inside, and just click this, and I think if maybe you should have saved this file before um, video demo. And maybe I have to save it before and then I can do it. So let's do it again. And yes, I will take a look at the directory. It's here in the temp folder. So there's the test field and there's the dev field. And you see already there's some differences in the previous set. So those differences you can now freely in your Excel menu of choice. You can now freely take a look at whatever it is. And for example, like me, who is noob in Excel, I will just do this and this, and then to the data tab. This is kind of, oh yeah, you cannot do that. Okay. And that's all I'm gonna show you today, and it's been quite a pleasure to show you around into the like the depths of PowerBI and the Tabular Editor. So thank you very much, and I will see you around. Give me a heads up if you like the content, and yeah, I will be happy to get in touch with you. Thank you very much. Bye.